Welcome to the Syntech Philippines team and welcome to Getting Started Training. I'm Natalyn Lewis and I'm excited to spend some time with you over the next few minutes and walk you through our quick start and basic Getting Started training so that you'll have the tools that you need to be successful. Getting training is one of the most important things you can do to succeed. Make sure that you're plugging into your local teams and local events. Make sure that you're getting on our weekly calls and weekly meetings that are happening at the corporate offices. And try to make it to our next corporate event. These types of things will be imperative to you as you strive to succeed over the next several years with Syntech Global. And as we partner with you, we want to give you the best possible training. And it all starts right here with the basics. You know, I get asked all the time, what's the big secret to success? Well, the answer is, there really isn't a secret. But if there was one, it would be duplication. Duplication is the idea that we create an exact replica of everything that we do and teach people to do the same thing. This works because we can make sure that you do all the right things and avoid all the mistakes we've already made. If you can follow through duplication the process I'm about to teach you, you will be able to see how a very, very simple step-by-step process can lead you to incredible success in this business and to the goals you're striving to attain. Whether that's for you or your family or future generations, this can create for you the type of life that you're looking for and the type of income that you need to sustain that life. So let's dive right in and look at what the process of duplication is. It starts with mindset. We move immediately into the basics. We teach you the 1, 2, 3 system and we show you how plugging in is so important. We make sure you know how to enroll and how to structure your organization. We teach you to become a leader, and then we make sure that you understand completely the concept of what it means to really duplicate. So let's start with step 1, mindset. The most important part of the mindset that you need right now is to first and foremost understand that this requires a marathon mentality. This is a marathon, it's not a sprint. If you're here for something get rich quick or try to make quick money, this may not be the right home. We didn't come here to the Philippines to establish something that would be a fly-by-night company where it would be here one minute and gone the next. We came here to establish a firm and strong foundation built on values and built on our Syntech family coming together to help each other succeed and create for each other long-term and lasting income that can help not only ourselves but future generations. So make sure that you have that marathon mentality. Make sure that you are in to give this the time and effort it deserves, to treat it like a business. That will be one of the biggest things you can do to enable your success. The next part of mindset that we want to touch on is that you will have certain experiences. People will say no to you and you will make mistakes, but please keep in mind that mistakes are not failures. They're simply additional experiences that will make you better. People will be skeptical towards what you have to offer. This will happen. There will be people who just won't believe that the product works or won't believe that our company is real or legitimate. That will happen. But I can tell you what else will happen. You will have people that will say yes to you. You will have people that will recognize that this is the opportunity they've been waiting for a very long time. And you'll have people use this product and know for a fact that it works. You will have those positive experiences as well. The question is what will you focus on? I love this quote that basically says that while the optimist and the pessimist were busy arguing about how full the glass was, the opportunist drank it. You have the choice of whether you want to focus on the no's and the skepticism and the pessimism, or whether you want to focus on the yes and the peoples that are out there that need your help. It's your choice to focus on the negatives of the business or the opportunity that's in front of you. I promise you, you'll experience both, but the people who succeed don't care. They've decided this opportunity is for them and they're going to go take it. That's the kind of opportunistic thinking that you need to have. That's the mindset you're looking for. Now, the next piece to mindset we need to really focus on is the sorting mindset. So many people don't realize that this business is really a business of sorting. We're not trying to sell something, we're trying to sort and find the people who want what we're offering. Not everybody is going to want the opportunity that we have. Not everybody is going to want to use the product that we have. That's okay. There's not a single product in the world today that everyone uses. That's why we have so many products. Our opportunity and our product will be desired by many, and our job is simply to find those people. We're going to use the sorting process, which means that some will, some won't, some will wait, and we're just going to move to the next person and find the ones who will. Our desire is not to try and convince anybody to do this business. We simply want to share it with them. And we will come across people who will, people who just won't, and people who will just wait and see what happens in your business before they make a decision. Let me give you an example like this. It's like the person that's trying to pour coffee. What if I offered to pay you 100 pesos per cup of coffee that you poured? I stick you in a room of 100 people and say, however many cups of coffee you can pour among these 100 people, I'll pay you 100 pesos per cup. So you start pouring and you pour the first cup. Coffee, yes. Pour the cup. Coffee, yes. Pour the cup. Coffee, yes. Pour the cup. Coffee, no. You don't want coffee? Why don't you want coffee? Well, I don't drink coffee. You don't drink coffee? Well, you should drink coffee. It's got great health benefits. It'll keep you awake and alive. You'll really like it. And this one tastes fantastic. You want to have coffee, don't you? No, I don't want coffee. I don't drink coffee. Now, pause, and what just happened? You offered 3 people coffee, and they wanted it, so you poured it. 300 pesos. Now, in the same time that it took you to earn 300 pesos, you've earned nothing, getting stuck on someone who doesn't want what you offer, but you're trying to convince them that they should want it. The power of sorting is in understanding that not everybody wants it, and that's okay. We don't really care. We're just looking for the ones who do, and we don't waste our time on the ones who don't. There are 3 types of people that you'll run into in this sorting process. There's red apples, which are your optimist and your opportunistic type of people. There's your green apples. These are your technical people who have lots of questions. And then there's your rotten apples. These are the people who don't want anything to do with anything. They're negative, dream stillers, and skeptical. And it doesn't matter how much information you give them or how much proof you give them, they will never, ever change. You would never take a rotten apple, set it on your counter, and hope that a week later it turns green or red. It's because they don't. What we're looking for are those green and red apples. The red apples are the kind of people who just embrace the opportunity. Wonderful. Sign them up, engage them, and start working immediately. The green apples are technical people. They're going to have a lot of questions, and they want to learn more about it. That's great too. Make sure to send them the information. Don't take all of your time sitting down and walking them through the information, because there's 2 problems with that. One is then they feel like they have to be an expert before they can join, because they just watched you as an expert give them all that information. And 2 is it'll take a lot of your time, and you still don't even know at the end of the day whether they're interested. Use the back office tools, use the videos like these to provide additional information to them. Let them find answers to their questions, and when they're ready, then they'll come back to you, and they'll be a great business partner for you or a tremendous customer for you for years to come. Now that is the power of sorting, is to find those people who are interested and leave those people who aren't alone. Moving on through the process. Once we've sorted and we've established that positive mindset, we can move right into step 2, which is our getting started basics. The most important basic thing you can do in your business is start by making a list. This list is the list of people that you're going to make contact with. This list should be comprehensive. The bigger the better. Every company makes a list as they start their business to determine who their market is, who wants their product. Well, it's no different with you. You need to make that list. Try to write down names that start from A to Z. Try to think of people that you associate with in different aspects of your life. It doesn't really matter what activity you do to try and create that list. Simply make the list and get started with your contacts immediately. After you have your list, it's time to walk through the 1, 2, 3 system. Step 1 in this system is to pique interest. The idea behind piquing interest is to not give them too much information, but just enough to find out if they want to learn more. In this piquing process, learn to use some of the tools we've created, some of the basic videos, some of the basic flip charts. Give them just enough information to find out whether they're interested in the opportunity or the product. Once you know, you move on to immediately to step number 2, which is the presentation. When you're giving the presentation, leverage the flip chart or leverage this DVD or use your online videos that are available to you in your back office. Make sure that they get a chance to see those video presentations. As they watch those video presentations, you're going to find that some of them are interested in the product, some of them are interested in the opportunity, and you're going to be able to decide whether it's time to move them forward as a customer or time to get them connected with your upline as a distributor. And that moves us right into step 3, which is to enroll or to pass. As you walk into step 3, make sure that you know what direction your person wants to go. If they're a customer, help them get the product for the best available price. Help them understand the benefits of an auto ship that gives them discounted pricing as they are now a preferred customer. If they want to be a distributor, it's time to connect them with your upline. Bring them to a local team meeting, put them on a three-way call, or set up a one-on-one. Make sure that this person is serious about the business, that they know and understand that your business partners are busy people, but that they're willing to take time out of their day to meet with you. As you do this, you'll establish credibility for yourself, and you'll also help to build the local team and build the support and the network around you. As you engage in this three-way call or this one-on-one meeting with the sponsor, this is going to give your prospect an opportunity to ask their questions and get their answers. During this time, they will really be able to make a decision as to whether or not they want to join you in the business or become a customer. From that moment, you are going to move them right into the enrollment process and sign them up as either a customer or a distributor. Now it's time to plug in. Each person that you bring into this business, make sure that you plug them into the team, and you need to make sure you plug into the team. Be at local events, be on team calls. It's the first thing you need to tell them. When they say, I'm ready to enroll, plug them in. Get them a training DVD. Make sure they're in the back office learning the training. Make sure that they are understanding everything that they need to do. We need people to feel like they're supported. The worst thing that you could do is to bring somebody in this business and make them feel like you just brought them in and left them to their own accord. That's not the way we do things here. This is a team environment, a family environment, and we don't leave people by themselves to hope for the best. Instead, we're going to plug them in with everything that we're doing, giving them every tool that we can to enable their success. I want to make sure you understand the rules of enrollment. What people do, they will know, and you need to control the experience and teach as you go. Never allow someone to enroll alone. During this enrollment process, whether you're using a paper application or whether you're enrolling online, you have the opportunity to teach your new business partner how to do this business. Whether it's learning about auto ships or websites or starter kits or how to get paid, all of those things are part of the enrollment process. Walking them through that ensures that your team is duplicating exactly the same way, and it also makes sure that they know they're never alone. Not even for one moment are they alone in this business. We're going to help them every step of the way. And as you walk through that enrollment process, you will solve more problems than you can imagine. We get more questions during the enrollment process than almost any other time. But the reason is because somebody got handed a paper application or sent to a website and left to their own accord. Never do this. Walk the person through enrollment. You know how it works because you've been through it. So make sure that they get that same experience so that they feel comfortable and confident and that they know you're there for them as a leader, as a mentor, and as a business partner. Once your new business partner is enrolled, it's time to structure your organization properly. In our binary tree, you have two legs. Where you place that person in the binary is clearly your choice, but we've learned over time that there's a strategy that works very effectively to keep a strong foundation and help everyone in your team at the same time. It's called 2 to the strong, 1 to the weak. It's where you place two people, the first two people you sign up, you contribute to the strong leg of the organization. Your third person goes to your weak leg, and from then on you get to focus on your weak leg. This is the idea behind the strategy. If you don't understand the strategy, make sure to take time to review the compensation training videos that teach it. Talk to your sponsor or your upline and make sure that they educate you on this. If you will duplicate with this process in your teams, it can drive amazing growth and keep a lot of excitement going and build a strong foundation for you to have a paycheck that can last for a very long time. Now, just to recap, you've got your mind set correctly. You're being positive and optimistic and making sure that you remembered that this is about sorting. You've done your basics and made your list. You're ready to sort through that list with the 1, 2, 3 system. You're going to plug those people into the team and make sure that you've enrolled them properly, never leaving them alone. You've structured them correctly in your organization. Now what? I get this question so much. I've just signed up a new person, Natalyn, and now what do I do? Well, this is where you have to become a leader. In this business, you become a leader the day you sign up a new business partner, and for some people, that's the day they join the business. Leadership is not about whether or not you have a title or a status, yet leadership is defined not by education, personality type, or anything like that, but instead when you look behind you and someone else is following. You're a leader because someone's following you. We want you to rise to the occasion. Be confident that you can do this. Leadership is one of those things where when somebody sees in you a sincere desire to help them, they will love to follow you. The most revered leaders of all time are those that didn't necessarily have a huge education or massive experience, but rather they loved, respected, and served those that they led. We want that type of leadership in Syntech Global. We want integrity and honesty. So I'm going to walk through a few things that leaders do. Leaders do what they tell other people they will do. They do what they say they will. And they do income-producing activities. After all, this is networking. It's not net card filing or net emailing or net talking to people. It's networking. The idea behind this is that when you end your day, I want you to look in the mirror. And if you look in that mirror and you can say, if every person on my team did what I did today, my team is growing and my team is successful. That's how you know you're doing what a leader does. Now, leaders also have a few things. Leaders have integrity, honesty, discipline, character, a positive attitude, and they are charitable people. We want our leadership to be the best type of people on earth, and those type of attributes will make sure that we have the best of the best. Leaders also make sure that they lead by daily contact with their team, teaching their team the system, making sure they're getting the training, and working through those first contacts. As you do these things, you are going to produce results and you're going to produce more leaders. And that's what we're after. We want a culture here where everyone feels part of our Syntech family. We want people to feel their opportunity to succeed, to be accountable to that success, and to do so by rising to the occasion. The final step in our process is simply to duplicate. So many people, once they get through this stage, say, great, I can rise to the occasion, I can be accountable for my success, but I still don't know what to do. That's not true. You're going to do and have them do exactly what you just did. Again, duplicate the exact replica of your personal experience. What you're going to teach them to do is do the exact same thing. You're going to help them have a positive and optimistic mindset. Make sure they're in it for the long run. Teach them the power of sorting. Help them create their list. And then use the 1, 2, 3 system to walk through those first contacts. Plug those people into the team. Enroll them properly. And then structure them properly in the binary organization. Make sure that person is now accountable to their business success by rising to the occasion as a leader for their own teammate. And now guess what they do? They duplicate again. That's the key to this business. That's the power of what we do. This business is simple. It's not complicated. And everyone I've ever seen that tries to complicate it struggles in this business. Keep it simple. It's a very basic process of duplication. We have tools, we have videos, we have websites, DVDs, flip charts. We have offices that are local to you, all there to help you succeed. We want very much for you to recognize that we understand what you're after in life. We've all had dreams, goals, and ambitions. They all might be different, but the feeling is the same, which is that we can strive to do something better than we're doing right now, and we can make it. You have the ability to be incredibly successful. I can't wait to work with you on a personal basis, and more importantly, I can't wait to watch you rise to the occasion. Take accountability for your success. Recognize that this is your business, not anybody else's, and you can do it. You can drive your downline success. You can teach and coach your downline to do the right things. You can duplicate your efforts and the efforts of all those above you. The system is in place because it's been learned for years and experienced for years, and because it works. Follow the system, duplicate the process, and drive your own success.